Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Alan over here at Golf Plus in Dothan, and today I wanted to show you something really exciting. We just added a second simulator. We've been operating with only one simulator in this store for 20 years, and that's been fun to say the least, but there's always been those times, and sometimes there's been a lot of times in a day or in a week where more than one person wanted to get a fitting or more than one person wanted to test clubs, and we just didn't have that ability. And so we finally bit the bullet and decided to expand. So we got this beautiful new simulator here. So of course our simulator starts with the GC Quad from Foresight. This is the same unit that we're already using in our other simulator, and it's also the same unit that we use at our beach store. We feel like this is the best launch monitor for indoor use. You've got the quadroscopic cameras, you've got all the data that we want, and everything about this unit is trusted by the pros, and it's trusted by pros like us who fit in our store. So one of the things that we love about the GC Quad, and the reason that we use it in our stores, is because of the data that we get. Obviously we get all kinds of numbers, but we also get these great visuals here where we see the path, we see the spin, the axis, we see the placement of the ball. That one was kind of center of the face there. Launch angle was driving slightly upward, 1.9 degrees, and so on and so forth. So just messing around, hitting a shot, and this is the basic data that we get, but we get to see it over and over again, and it really helps us as fitters to dial in the right equipment for you. I just wanted to show you guys that we actually have multiple screens of data that come up after each shot and that we can go back and call back up. So obviously you have your distances, but you also have, so the carry, the push-pull, the spin, and over here we start to see trajectory lines, everything about it. It goes through them pretty quickly, but we can bring those screens back up, and we also have a comparison screen that we use when we're fitting, and that way we can see which driver is going to hit you the longest and straightest shots, or which shaft is going to work the best, or whatever we need to do. But with the technology that we have, you're going to feel very confident leaving with the right equipment. So we get questions all the time about simulators for their home use, and what's different about our simulator versus something that they could build at home. Well, depending on the budget that you have, you could build this exact simulator in your home or garage or man cave or wherever you wanted to. This is part of a system called Sim in a Box from Foresight, where you basically get everything in a package price. But there are lots of other options out there at lots of different price points. This particular simulator uses a full enclosure that's not a full length enclosure, but it's about 3-4 feet deep. Of course, it's got the 13:9 ratio on the screen. There's a metal frame hiding underneath here that basically large H-shaped pieces here on the sides, and then of course a frame behind us that goes all the way around, and then a frame over the top. So everything is wrapped around that frame, set a couple of different screens, and then there's a blackout screen. Of course, you got the baffles to keep the balls from getting away, and then we added a little front baffle up here for pop-ups. Hopefully those don't happen, but occasionally they do. And then of course the simulator, this particular package comes with 2 large grass mats, and then this fiber mat here, which is really awesome. What's hiding underneath here, if I can pull it up, is a real heavy-duty rubber, but it actually gives a little bit. You should really never hit your clubs at a driving range off of concrete, off mats that are sitting on concrete. It's really dangerous. It puts too much pressure on the clubs. So when we're hitting, we're actually hitting off of rubber underneath the heavy thick mat that we use, and that way it gives a lot better. So and then of course the Quad is attached to a gaming computer, because you have to have a really fast processor and great video cards to then send the signal, easy for me to say, out to the television and to the big screen. And again, you could build a home system, maybe not this crazy or complex, for $5,000 to $10,000. There are some good systems out there, but in this case, we wanted a bigger system. We obviously had a wall constructed over here for protection, and then we'll have a large room divider tarp that'll be on this side as well. It just hasn't come in yet, so that's why right now we're using click gear boxes to separate it out. So that's the gist of our new simulator here at Golf Plus in Dothan. Come check us out at Golf Plus in Dothan or at Golf Plus Panama City Beach anytime you're in the area. And if you're not in the area, you can go to our website, golfplusdothan.com, and you hit the shop online button and check out some of the things that we have. We'd love for you to subscribe and like and comment on our videos. Check out the channel. We've got a lot of content for you. And as always, let us know what you want to see, and we'll create a custom video just for you. Thanks, guys.